Welcome back, fellow citizens of Jar, to Deron for Super President. This is the show in which we try to build our own country, take over the entire universe and fix all of the universe's problems. If that sounds like something you think you might like, please hit the subscribe button down below to be counted as a citizen and to join us on our path to glory. I was thinking of answering every comment in our new official language, except that would take 8 years and no one would understand what I'm saying. And Google Translate hasn't gotten there yet, so one day. Let's get into some of these comments, shall we? Wait, you're not supposed to drink straight soy sauce? Oh. If you think it tastes good, then why not? I'm not sure where countries would tend to put soy sauce on a food pyramid, but my guess is not next to milk. If I had to guess. But you know what? Follow your joy, and as long as you can find at least 2 or 3 doctors that agree with you, I don't see why not. I don't recommend it. Please don't do that. Wait, there are ketchup chips? I want some. I literally bought a bag to respond to this comment, and then I ate it because I forgot. They do exist. Here's a pack. They're very good. A language is certainly a major step towards our inevitable conquest of the universe. Mr. Super President, glory to Jar. I know, as long as we manage to take care of the rest of world universe domination, the culture is on its way. Did anyone else notice the new music? Good choice, but I'd say only for the community show. For now, I'm mainly keeping the normal music we're all familiar with on the main show, and I'm trying out a string of new songs on the community show, like this one. Hello, my dear country of Jar leader. This is dope AF to whoever who did this. Since I've been gone, I've binge-watched all of your videos. Seriously dope, dude. Ah, well, great to see you again. I remember you from the olden days before I took a break, so it's always fun to see people pop back in, so good to see you, Rain. Mi-u, lem, li'itapan, li'ita. I like that you are happy in Tuab. I kind of started making the language beforehand, and it kind of let it be the language of Jar. So yeah, not specifically for Jar, but then I made it for the great democracy of Jar, which is the way that anything truly great happens. You do it because you feel like you need to do it, and then you find its purpose, or at least a purpose. You can always use the language for something else if you feel fit. In the same way that English is the official language of many countries and not just one. You are a national hero. Well, I did something in life. That's cool. Everyone here is cool, and you're on the list of cool people, so huzzah! Finally, a language I would want to learn. Trust me, it'll be harder than learning a language from a millennium ago. It's that poorly written. But it's our poorly written language. Something that we get to care about. Deron should play HOI 4. People are not huge fans of me playing games on here, so if you want, go over to Rainproof Media. I do games on there sometimes with my friends. You could just turn chocolate into powder instead of dirt. That would work, I guess. It would work. I would probably do, you know, like the binging with Babish thing where you have the accurate and then the good tasting one. So if I ever did one in a video, I would have to just eat dirt first. Just because of the way YouTube is. I think the fact that the audio in this video kind of sounds like it has a cold fits the disheveled aesthetic. Either that or my headphones are dying. I typically tend to do dumb stuff with my audio because I'm not paying attention, so that was probably one of those times. This needs to be on Duolingo. If he sends it to me, I'll do it. I don't think you can put on your own languages on Duolingo. Man, can you imagine though, like French, Spanish, Duolingo? That would be amazing. This comment is certified diggy dang. Well, hot diggy dang. I approve this message. Has any more episodes of the space program been made? I've not. I'm trying to wait for the weather to clear up a bit so I can figure something out to do in the real world because Kerbal Space Program is not what people are fans of around here. But we'll figure something out. Meow. Somebody watched the Cats movie recently? How was that for you? Well, now I can't comment because I do not know the new language. Can you imagine how horribly racist it would be if we only let people talk in the official language of Jar, or official language of Jar? Very silly. You may comment in whichever language you see fit. If it's not English, I will do my best, but I can make no guarantees. Polynatural. Polynatural and Apfelsaft. One day I'll be good at pronouncing things. By the way, I have like 6 posters. I did see your email. I will respond. I'm just a little busy, but I'm getting less busy as time goes on. Wonderfully. Can I use your profile picture for my profile? A, of course, it wouldn't be YouTube without 18 different profiles all with the same picture. And B, it seems you already have, so do not worry, you are fine in my books. In a city in Turkey, they talk by whistling. So like Morse code, but Turkish edition. Turkish code. That sounds Turkishly delightful. That would really suck if you can't whistle, so... It's kind of like when kids know a different language than their parents and they can talk in secret and the parents are like, hey, cut it out. Oh, like Spanish also. Some languages have their own sign language, like in Dutch, but they could go extinct. So I guess somebody would have to make a sign language for the version of jar. I would leave this up to somebody who actually knows sign language so that I am not accidentally offensive. But really cool idea. I've always thought about making a conlang for a micronation. The only thing is that you have to keep biases out of the progress, else you could get something like Newspeak from 1984. This is one of the reasons I'm very happy somebody else did it. It kept all of my own personal biases and perspective out of it, and ended up much better than I would have done if I gave it a try. Like the new Cut. He visited the Cut Man. I did go to Cut Man. Cut Man was busy and turned all the doors down to 0 because of the snow. But then when the snow cleared, the Cut Man returned, and I went and got cut. It was great. Do you know how to speak Spanish? I barely know how to speak English. Well, I do. Oh no. Porque soy español. I also speak Portuguese. Porque tu también soy brasileiro. And I speak French. A cause de mon lycée de merde. I'm decent with French, as Canada, you know. Comment section, future use language future to make good jokes? Yes. Here's the update for the army of Jar. Now we have 55 infantry, 1 anti-tank weapon, 1 machine gun, 1 mortar, 5 in a command squad, 5 cavalry, and 1 tank, and 2 hot dogs. No, just 1 tank. As I have said before, we stand ready to defend Jar in whichever bunch of 44k, in whatever way a bunch of Warhammer 40k figures can. Also, my question, could Warhammer be the official game of Jar? It's interactive, it's a creative outlet, and it's fun. If these are not qualifying things, I don't know what is. Also, nice haircut. I like that multiple people have said it. I haven't showered, so my haircut's dumb today, but it's a good one. And 5 cats. Thanks, Temperament. I remember that you have cats. Well, I have to do more videos on games, but we'll definitely put that as a strong contender. But I want to make that a whole episode at some point. There's so many episodes about countries you can do. Boy, I'm sure happy I have a YouTube channel about this to slowly explore all of them. Nice haircut. Thanks. You too. I will attempt to learn the language, I guess. Wish me luck. Best of luck. It's a little hard, but it's worth trying. You're doing the glottal stops right. Perfect. I thought I was a horrible failure. Not in a way I judged myself, just in a way of practical judgment. Everything's good. Just that an upside down E is supposed to be pronounced or an unstressed E in English, like telephone. Oh, telephone. Interesting. I'm learning. Wow, how did your mouth shift like 5 feet while saying Jao? It's because of who I am as a person, and my personality comes out through my lips. Dang, this is pretty cool. I feel like you explained this really well, too. Thank you. When I'm willing to put the correct amount of effort into things, sometimes I can communicate correctly. Just need to do it more. How do you say okay boomer? Misspelled is going to have to help us on this one. If you would, misspelled. All the recommended videos from me on this one are by the same linguistic YouTube channel. I guess there aren't that many linguistic channels. Is that one, like, Welsh guy? Or whatever? His channel's fantastic, by the way, but I'm trying to remember the channel name or his name. I think it's called, like, Conlangs or something? I don't know. Great channel. Great, but probably that one is my guess. Usually I would be at school, but I'm sick, so I can binge watch your videos. On the one hand, great to have you around. We'll consider this a bit of a video sleepover. And on the negative hand, please get well soon. We all care about you, even though you're all just people on the internet. It's fun to care about people on the internet, because the internet doesn't care enough, I think. So, not only me, I'm sure all of Jar and everyone else is here rooting for you as well. So get well soon. So this has been your super presidential candidate Deron signing off for Monday, saying welcome to Jar. Jar takes all kinds. You are family now. Please join us this week and every week. We go up every single Saturday and Monday. Don't forget to check down below in that description for links to fun things, and I will leave you, as always, with our viewer-submitted motto for Jar, which is, we are Jar. If you love Jar, you love us. See you Saturday. And this episode is brought to you by Luke, and also by Aiden, and also by Rachel. If you were to open up the dictionary to cool people, you'd find three different entries, but for each of them. And somebody would have tucked a $5 in the dictionary because my analogies make no sense. Don't judge me.